Thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on archive. Want to do this video really quick. John in the house, what's good? We listen archive, throw a jab at that like button. Hit that like button as you come in. All right, check it out. Last night, I did a play-by-play for the Rey Vargas fight. He fought Tomoki Kameda, right? Vargas was coming in 3-0, 22 knockouts. Kameda was coming in 36-2, right? He has 20 knockouts, of course, but the story going into this fight was about how much Spanish Tomoki Kameda spoke and how Mexican he is and how he was challenging Rey Vargas to fight like a Mexican, right? Make sure you fight like a Mexican against me. I don't know who this dude thinks he is, all right? It's weird. But what I don't get is the following, man, right? Some of you Mexican fight fans, if you want to call yourself fight fans, you get all wet and shit when you hear somebody speak Spanish. It's insane, okay? Oh my God, he speaks the language. He's 100% Mexican. Like what the hell's going on, right? I saw an interview by Rey Vargas after that press conference. What's up, AJ10? What's up, Denny's Words? I saw an interview by Rey Vargas, and he said, look, I mean, I know, he loves our culture, and he moved over here, but no matter what he says, and no matter what happens, like, I'm Mexican, he's Japanese, and that's it. At the end of the day, whether he wants to be Mexican or not, he's Mexican. Whether he wants to be Japanese or not, he's Japanese, and that's it. He said, I'm going to box, and if he makes me brawl, I can brawl back. Okay, that's what he said. He came out. I saw the fight, man. I called the fight with Cali Enigma. Shout out to Cali Enigma, man. Great breakdown in between rounds while I did play-by-play. And, Kameda looked good at first. First 2 rounds, he looked good. Kameda was going in and out. He was fast. Vargas couldn't catch up to him. He was making Vargas miss. It looked like it was going to be a long night for Vargas. Vargas went back to the corner. Had Nacho Bernstein there. And it changed the game plan around. Started to straighten up those punches. Started utilizing his jab more. You would even jab right at the guard. When we were pierced through it, leave the glove there to blind Kameda, and then bam, hit him with a straight right. Started to time him coming in. Started to get that timing as the rounds progressed, and he started to outbox Kameda. He was utilizing the ring, moving left, moving right. And I've always told people, there is boxers in Mexico, okay? If you're new to boxing, there is guys that move lateral and move side to side and utilize a jab and all that. Basic fundamentals, they do it. And they box smart. Vargas showed that last night against a much faster, more athletic Kameda. In my opinion, I gave Kameda 4 rounds. Kelly gave him 3, but we were on the same ballpark. Rey Vargas won that fight. He won that fight. But since Kameda was coming forward, following Vargas, not cutting off the ring, after round 2, he won maybe 2 rounds that were very competitive in my mind. Had no game plan, really. His game plan was to come and try to lure Vargas into a slugfest. That was his game plan. And Vargas did not fall into that. So what was Camilo's, what was his backup plan? He wanted Vargas to just come in a straight line, quote unquote, Mexican style, and fight that way. That's what he wanted. That's what Kameda wanted. That's why he said what he said, but it's all talk at the end of the day. Kameda wanted to make it that type of fight. And I'm seeing comments. I wake up this morning, I'm looking at interviews where Mexicans, so-called anyway, a lot of faces accounts, but saying, oh, Vargas, he's a disgrace. He ran the whole fight, they said. They said he ran the whole fight. I mean, come on. Oh, he just ran the whole fight. He's a disgrace. Kameda proved he's a more Mexican than Vargas because he was moving forward in the fight. So that's why he proved he's more. I see fellow Mexicans saying that Kameda is more Mexican than Vargas. That Vargas should be ashamed of himself, and that Vargas is the one that should have lost because all he did was run, they said. Right? Now, this is where I need a lot of you Canelo fans that always come out and defend Canelo and say that, oh, you're just unfair, man. You hate your own and all this, that, and third. Where are you guys now? Why don't you pop your head out now and defend Vargas the way you defend your precious Canelo? Where are you now? Ironically, I think it's a lot of the same people that are criticizing Vargas are the same ones that defend Canelo all day. All right? It's going to get really deep, so if you feel uncomfortable with deep shit, then too bad. When it comes to defending Canelo, you're quick to make it about Mexicans and this and that. But where are you now? You probably didn't even watch the Rey Vargas fight. You're all talk. Probably didn't even watch the Rey Vargas fight. You're all talk. That's what I say. That's right, AJ10. Most fans that follow Canelo only follow Canelo. Those dudes are all lip service. But I want to know where they are now. They're quick. When I criticize Canelo for something valid, for a valid reason, they're quick to come out. Oh no, you hate your own, and this, that, and the third, and like it's crazy. We ask him, hey, who's Pintor? Pintor he's a hater, man. He's hating on Canelo, and they're quick to pop out with that. Yeah, they probably think I'm talking about Fernando Vargas. It's insane. You're right, AJ10. You guys are quick. But now you have a fellow Mexican fighter, Rey Vargas. And it's Rey, E-R-E-Y, AJ. Rey. Translation king in English. Yeah, the super bantamweight champ. From Otumba, Mexico. That's where he resides anyway. He was born in El Distrito Federal de Mexico. Not that it matters where you're born, but holy shit. You just look at Vargas. Holy, this dude. He's got the nopal in the fucking forehead. Okay? And you're going to let a Japanese dude walk around telling him he's not Mexican because he needs to fight a certain style. A lot of you guys are a bunch of blithering idiots. Okay? That's what you are. You don't know boxing. All right? You just don't know the sport. You just know, ironically, Canelo doesn't even fight that way. He fought that way in the rematch with Triple G. But in the first fight, man, you guys were defending Canelo about how he would. And like I was right with you. I felt he outboxed him. But it's only when it's convenient do you bring up the boxing. Why do some of you guys get so your panties get wet whenever some dude talks about being Mexican style? Like you get so flattered. I mean, the flattery just gets to you, and then you're just blinded by everything. Triple G, man, he said Mexican style, Mexican style. Triple G, man. I mean, you can like whoever you want. But Abel Sanchez and the like, along with Triple G, dumbed down what Mexican style is. Mexican style is not a style of fighting. There's not even a such thing as Mexican style. There's a Mexican culture in the sport of boxing, which is different. And you see that with the pedigree and the success Mexico has in the sport of boxing. There's a culture within that. But it's not about a style. But they dumbed it down. They made a parody out of the Mexican culture of fighting. They made a parody out of it. And you allowed it to happen. You allowed, the whole idea of coming forward and all that, all right? You allowed that to become the primary, the way people would look at our culture when it comes to boxing. And to take away the strategy of Vargas, and to take away how he's box smart, and instead of celebrating about how he's destroying, all right, the dumb narrative that's being put out there about how Mexicans fight, and instead of celebrating, see, oh look, see, there's a guy that can box, there's a guy that can move, that utilizes the ring, that has a game plan, that can make an adjustment against a faster, fighter in Kameda. He can make an adjustment to start timing him. Instead of saying, yeah, there you go. Instead, what do you do? Oh, this guy's he was running. Oh, no, the real Mexican is Kameda. Kameda's a real Mexican. There's nothing wrong with Kameda loving the Mexican culture. Nothing wrong with anyone loving the Mexican culture. Of course, I want people to love our culture. Of course, but I also want people to respect our culture. It keeps happening. You keep getting fighters telling other Mexican fighters, "Oh, I'm the real Mexican. You're not a real Mexican because I come forward. I come forward, so me Mexican. Me Mexican. Me plot forward. Me. You kidding me? Marquez didn't fight that way. Morales didn't fight that way. Morales came out a couple months ago, and he said, and I quote, "I don't respect Margarito's style." That's what he said. Margarito got all butt hurt and challenged him to a fight and shit. ¿Quieres pelear? ¿Quieres pelear? He's not impressed with his style, bro. Too bad. Just like that. I'm going to do a video on Mexican boxing culture because that's what there is. That's what exists. There's no such thing as a Mexican boxing style. That doesn't exist, guys. That's not a thing. and stop saying no, but it isn't. It is in no way, shape, or form. You know, it's not cute anymore. This I'm gonna be Mexican. You're not. It's not cute. Okay. He's Rey Vargas, who's a Mexican. You want to beat him? Beat him. And you couldn't do it. Eddie Allen fighting like Netherlands is supposed to be the only honorable way to fight these days, I guess. Neanderthals, I'm sorry. I was like, Netherlands? Neanderthals. Right. You guys got to come forward. Is there Mexican fighters that come forward all the time? And yes, there is. But there's also Mexicans that can box. And you know what? A lot of these Mexicans in these comment sections saying that Kamada's a real Mexican and Rey Vargas is not, and Rey Vargas should be ashamed of himself and he should go into hiding and like all this nonsense I'm hearing. I hate to say this, but a lot of those are Mexican Americans, man. They don't say this shit in Mexico. Okay? They don't. Why do you think a Canelo can box? Why do you think a Marquez can box? Why do you think a Morales could box? Like, what do you think that is? They can move laterally. Even Barrera could box. Barrera was like a mixture of a fajador and a boxeador. He was both, like a brawler and a boxer, but he could still box. What do you think that is? They don't go to a gym and say, okay, we're just going to come forward, Mexican style. Today's training, we're going to learn how to take punches. Take two, and then you're going to throw one. Okay, ready? Instead of holding mitts, instead of holding, like they have one of the, they have those mitts with the gloves. Have you seen those? And they hit the guy 2 times. Has to let himself get hit twice. You got to learn how to get hit twice and then land. Pow, pow, okay, land. Like, no, man. Right? No. Okay, this is stupid. Salvador Sanchez didn't just plot forward and brawl. Like goddamn, bro. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Honestly. Like, you're talking nonsense. You can't take away from Vargas what he is, dude. Like get the fuck out of here. The reason Kamada said that at the press conference because he knew he couldn't beat Vargas if Vargas boxed the way he boxed. He knew that. So he wanted to make him come forward the whole fight. Nacho was like, nah, we're going to stick to the game plan. Vargas took care of business, outboxed him wide, one decision easy. After the 4th, 5th round, that fight was easy. And he's moving on. No need for a rematch. He already proved he's better. Okay, so there's Mexican culture. Mexican boxing culture. I'll do a whole video on that. Either later tonight or I'll talk about it tomorrow or on Mexican Tuesdays, one or the other. But we need to stop this nonsense that coming forward like Margarito the whole fight is Mexican style. We need to stop this nonsense. That's not how Chavez fought. That's not how Morales fought, how Barrera fought, how Pintor fought, Cuevas fought. That's not how they fought. So stop the nonsense. And not even how Canelo fights, for God's sakes. See Canelo fucking slipping and dodging punches and shit. He learned that in Mexico, dude. Okay, Canelo didn't like leave Mexico and go somewhere else and shit, right, to learn that. He didn't go to the Midwest to learn how to dodge punches. He learned that in Mexico. He's been doing that since 19, and he's slowly even getting better at it. Point blank, period. G-Funk, Vargas did his thing. Anyone that says anything different doesn't know shit about boxing. Absolutely did his thing. Key Boomerang in the house. Vargas boxing well. Why this drama? Because you have a bunch of idiots out here saying that he's a disgrace to Mexican boxing, and he should go in hiding. I saw an interview with it, StubHub, something like that. Let me pull the shit up. Shit up. I'm gonna just search Rey Vargas right now, okay? Yet people in that arena booing. They were booing. Well, Danny Roman there, but let's skip him for a little bit. I mean, like, this shit's insane, man. Check this out. Look at this dude's getting wet and shit. Look at this shit. All right, this is video titled Tomico El Mexicanito Camera. Look at this. That's it. I'm rooting for him. He sounds like a chilango. You can feel the Mexican vibe off this guy. Awesome. Japanese are the shit. Proud of calling my Mexican brother. Hope he wins. Let's do this Mexican style. Damn, this guy's a genius. The Mexican samurai. The more I watch this video, the more he looks Mexican. There's more of this crap. Oh, he sounds just like Juan Manuel Marquez. No, he doesn't. Chill out. This guy is awesome. He looks Mexican. Mexican flag, emoji, Comeda can fight. Se la robaron. Translation, they robbed it from him. Okay. They robbed Comeda. Okay. The Mexican fans will be rooting for this guy. And Mexican Samurai new fan. All these dudes have Mexican last names or Spanish last names, I should say. So. No chingues, este vato habla mejor español que yo. Viva Mexico. Well, it's just the praise. I mean, these guys, just like Gennady, they were getting all wet and shit. Oh, and do Mexican style. Oh my God, he loves Mexican. Like it's crazy, right? You already got fighters. You got a whole country in Mexico and Mexican Americans here that need your support. Rey Vargas was fighting in a half-empty stadium last night. So apparently not too many guys were out there for Comeda, right? But you got plenty of Mexican fighters that could use your support. But no, I'm going to get all my support to Canelo and to wannabe Mexicans. That's what I'm going to do. Now, if you're going to think, oh, you're being harsh, he's just trying to, like, I get it, okay? But this is what I have an issue. This I have an issue with, all right?
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank the WBC. I want to thank my promoter. And I also want to thank Golden Boy for this opportunity. Y ahorita estoy súper emocionado y feliz de estar aquí y feliz de volver a pelear aquí en Estados Unidos y más aquí en Los Ángeles.
God damn this dude! You remember when Broner would copy like Floyd's stutter? They would try to talk like Floyd. Like he'd do like that sudden stutter kind of. He's the best, and like all that. Like this dude is even doing like that Mexican, they say chilango. I don't like using that word, but people are using it in the comments and shit. Right? Like he's even doing that. Like like the way my uncles talk. Mire, va a ser una buena pelea. Like what the fuck? He's shitting me.
donde hay muchos mexicanos y muchos japoneses. And I'm super excited and I'm happy to be fighting here in the United States, but most of all in Los Angeles, where there are a lot of Mexican and Japanese people. Y ya estamos listos y hicimos buena preparación, más de cuatro meses y prometo que voy a dar gran espectáculo y vamos a ganar. We are ready. We did a very good preparation, more than 4 months of training, and I promise to give a good show because I prepared really well. Y yo respeto a todos los rivales y también a Vargas también. Y único que quiero decir a Vargas, o sea, eres campeón, ¿no? Y eres mexicano. Entonces, este sábado pelea como mexicano. Vamos a hacer buena pelea. Huevos, a ver quién tiene más huevos, cabrón. Now, I respect all opponents, Vargas too. The only thing I want to tell you, champ, are you a champion? Are you Mexican? Then this fight like a Mexican. Let's give a good fight. Este sábado va a empezar mi historia. Gracias. This Saturday, my story will begin. Thank you.
Man, that story sucked, bro. You got outboxed. So that's quite the story. The story is you got outboxed that night. In California, you got outboxed. That's what happened. And you got outboxed by a Mexican, bro. Okay? That's right. So if your stereotype is that Mexicans can't box in the move and all that, and all they could do is come forward, well, you got outboxed by a guy on the move, and he happened to be Mexican. How about that? Why don't you eat that one? He said, yo tengo más huevos que tú. He said, I got more balls than you in Spanish. They called him a cabrón. Like, fucker. I don't know if that's the exact translation, but, it is what it is. My issue's not so much with Kameda, man. I get it, dude. It looks like he married some Mexican chick, and he loves the culture, and he's more than welcome to celebrate the culture and all that, but he also has to embrace his culture, right? You got to be proud of being Japanese, bro, like, at the same time, okay? Like, I'm sure you are, but like, show it. Don't just, because I know you're pandering, bro. Like, I know, and it didn't even work. Fucking the arena was half empty. Golden Boy did a terrible job promoting that event, right? He did all that pandering. You couldn't even sell out the place. All that pandering. Maybe all these people saying, oh, I'm a big fan. Okay, maybe they're all broke because they can't afford the tickets to the place. I don't know. That's what I'll say. Like, nothing wrong, bro. Just embrace your shit, too. I'm just saying. Like Vargas said, hey, like you're no matter what, you're gonna be Japanese. So be proud of that. Oh, Batista, he didn't mean it like that. Look, at the end of the day, bro, this is becoming a pattern, right? To try and quote unquote sell fights. A lot of these dudes are coming out, telling a Mexican that he better fight Mexican. And you got some Mexican fans out here like falling for it. They're falling for it. Like their panties get wet when somebody says Mexican style, or I am Mexican, or I'm the Russian Mexican, or I'm the Manchester Mexican. There's a perception out there that if you're Mexican, you're going to sell. So I'm going to be Mexican too. Enough for the nonsense. What's going on, Kelly? Felix Nunes in the house. What's going on? Boxing Dialogue. What's going on? Is that Fino Boxing? Are you talking about Finito Lopez? What are you talking about? Chief Funk 84, Vargas did his thing. Anyone that says different doesn't know shit about boxing. Absolutely. Real boxing fans appreciate all styles of boxing. You want to see a bar fight, go to the bar. Absolutely. I want to see two guys just slug it out and you have no skill and just kind of just throw. Like close their eyes and just throw punches. I'll go to the bar to see that. I'll go to the bar and see that. Stop the nonsense. Anyways, guys, I want to enjoy the rest of my day, man. I've been pumping videos all week, dude. All week. Isn't the core of boxing to hit and not get hit? Isn't that the sweet science that's finished? Absolutely it is. Yeah, absolutely. But I got to go, guys, man. It's been a long week for me, man. I've been pumping videos. You guys have a lot of content you can catch on D-Style Boxing. A lot, right? I'll be putting out that poll tonight for the Appreciation Week. So for what's next Appreciation Week, it's officially Timothy Bradley Week. We'll be talking Timothy Bradley in the last 15 minutes of every show, Monday through Thursday. I'll drop a video of his on Friday to finish it off. So we will get to that Timothy Bradley talk. All right, so you guys make sure you're in the chat those days so we can chop up some Timothy Bradley boxing career. Keep him ranked. Canelo can beat Lemieux with Mexican-style toe-to-toe. Lemieux is too dangerous. You mean can he beat Lemieux brawling? It's called brawling, guys. Can he brawl it out with Lemieux? Now, they've like Mexican style is not brawling. There's already a term for it. It's called brawling. You know, can he beat? I don't know. Why would Canelo stand in front of Lemieux? Maybe he does beat him that way, but why do it when he could just outbox the shit out of him? Just saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Chief Funk 84, man. See you for sure. I'll be sending you a link. Chief Funk 84. Send me an email at it's dstyleboxing@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know it's you. And if you can, leave me your number. I can text you, and then so I can have you on Tuesday, bro. All right. Well, I'm not saying he's brawling, but you know, coming forward and trading punches, and that's the stereotype. You know what I mean? So with that said, this is D-Style Boxing. Have a good weekend, guys. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. All right. So a lot of content. Check out Clubber Lang versus Apollo Creed, play-by-play, and then there's Union Kane versus Rocky Balboa. You guys go check that out. All right. A lot of content. Peace out.